Does anybody have an opening word for the Wordle? Does anybody have an opening word for the Wordle while we kind of chat? Killian, have you gotten notifications yet? Oh my God, wait a minute. I didn't post in Discord yet. What should my go live be in Discord? Stream updates? What is it? No, it's live now. Corny. I like guess, actually. Guess works with the fact that I was just talking about Clue. Just say penis. Okay, so I'm just gonna type into my live now penis. Penis. And then enter. And then copy link, Control V, enter. And then my first word will ironically not be penis. So it is just a random word to put into my go live. It's like having a password as your password. Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna do guess. I think guess is a good opener, and it kind of fits with the fact that we were just talking about Clue. Guess. Send it. Not our best. Could it be aqua? Could it be aqua? A-Q-U-A. How? Q-U-A. Shit. Clued. Wait a minute. Clued actually works. I really wanted aquas or something, but it's not possible. I'm gonna do clued. Honestly, that we're really honing in on. Oh wait, no E. Fuck, no E. Shit. We were gonna be so thematic. Clung. Fuck. Clumsy. Clumy. Oh, you're telling me to drink? I will hydrate. Killian, chill out, or you might get hit with a ban. It doesn't matter how long your streak is. Clump. Wait a minute. Clump works. There we go. I knew there was a C-L-U-M word. Okay, we got some information. Never? Not a ban, a timeout. Sorry. I don't ban people unless you, I don't know. I think everybody can call a spade a spade. Can you say colonialism? Blue's Clues stream when? That would be funny. Let's see. I feel like it's probably ends in a CH. How about, I wanted to say clutch so bad. Oh, truck. Truck is a good one. T-R-U-C-K. Let's fucking go. I think this is a sign we should do Euro Truck Simulator again. Easy dub. Let's hit it with the connections. Truck did numbers. Dun, 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 dun. House plant. Maybe. Zodiac killer. Zodiac sign. No. A stop. Is there a stop sign maybe? No. House party. Wave goodbye. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I feel like each of these are going to be like part of a 2-word combi. Oh, I didn't know. Sorry. I think producer Liz is just commenting that I probably say colonialism like once per stream. Clock. Clocks have hands. Clock has hands. A wave has a hand, maybe. Let's see. Household, store, keep. To house, to hold, to store, to keep. Actually, you know what? That's probably right. To house, to hold. Where's hold? Hold, to store, to keep. Where's keep? There you go. Honestly, that's pretty solid. Bell's making me think you're mad at me. I don't. No. I know I'm being a silly goof. Let's see. Hold on. Flap, to blow, to wave. These are things that the inflatable tube man does. To sway. There we go. It's inflatable tube man. I'm calling it. Move in the wind. That's almost as good. That's like fine, I guess. To foot the bill, maybe. Clock, foot, year, zodiac. Clock, foot, year, zodiac. Okay, you're gonna have to explain yourself, Deo. 12 divisions. Yo, wait a minute. That's cracked. Yo, that's cracked. Foot, zodiac, year, clock. That's literally the most, honestly, this is an incredible connections if this is definitely real, right? I think we can all agree this is definitely real. That was huge. No, that was more than 5 head. That was 12 head. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Vegetable units? Awesome. You shouldn't feel dumb. That was a class act from Deo. Deo the Gayo, am I right? Let's go to the mini vegetable. Let's see. Bullet. Insect known for painful sting. Ant. Bullet ant. Ant. Absolutely. Setting for the children's book Goodnight Gorilla. I've never heard that, but I'm gonna guess bed. That's probably incorrect based on the letters around it. 5 across, mixed breed dog. That is a mutt? And by team, I mean Deo. Okay, mixed breed dogs. Those are hybrids. Hybrids. I also thought mutt, but mutt doesn't fit. Oh, it does. Oh, chocolates. Why do I have 5 chocolates?
Because they're all the white chocolate. And
Did you open all of the chocolates?
No, I opened the days that were gone and the days up till now.
They're little, what is this story called again?
Peter Rabbit.
They're little Peter Rabbit chocolates. 7 Greek.
One down is Azure.
Language that gave us words like democracy. You are absolutely right.
Yeah, eat it.
From demos, meaning the people, and crassy, meaning to rule. I'm so goated. Azure. Wait a minute, where's Azure? Oh, A-Z-U-R-E. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Brilliant shade of blue. Honestly, blue used to be my eat it. You want me to eat it? I will eat it when I'm down, when I'm absolutely ready. 8 across messy. Untidy is messy. M-E-S-S-Y for sure. What is 100% in slang? Titties. Totes. That makes more sense. Like totally. And then classroom jottings, notes. That's easy. TOS. I'm just reciting the name of a valued community member. That was the last of the dailies from the New York Times. We ate abso-fucking-lutely. Anybody have an opener for the global? Anyone who has not committed the heinous act of colonialism is acceptable. Philippines have not committed any colonialism that I am aware of, so we're gonna do Philippines. Phillippines. Is that correct? PP, we are 12,000 kilometers away. I don't know if I can visualize 12,000 kilometers. Genocide is on the table, though. I mean, if we eliminate the 2, I think we're down to very few left. Let's see. I think that puts us around... is that 12,000? I think I think Canada might work. Maybe this part of Africa. Let's try to get rid of some of Africa. Let's hit Senegal. Okay, 1,000 kilometers from Senegal. I still don't know what a fucking kilometer is. Bruh, Latvia, easy. That would, if I had seen that before I sent it in, I would have done it. I prefer cider. Me too. Me too. Let's hit that it would be so much cooler if it were 4 kilometers further away. Let's hit 1,000 kilometers away from Senegal. That might put us in the country that you can't type on stream. Okay, we are 100 kilometers away. Also, I mixed up Niger and Nigeria. Could it be like Cameroon, maybe? I believe Cameroon is a good shout. Cameroon. That's not where I thought Cameroon was. Can you actually not type that? Well, somebody got auto-modded for saying Niger. You can try it. Go for it. It's not going to perma-ban you. That would be really funny, though. Absolutely baited. I'm telling you. That's crazy. You even gave it context. I don't like everyone saying it now. I've changed my mind. Yeah, but you're VIP. You're VIP, so you can kind of get around that a little bit. Someone got auto-modded. You just put a whole bunch of asterisks. You scared me for a second there. No, VIPs don't get auto-modded as easily. Maybe that would still get you though. Anyway, it's this country here. I don't know what it is. No, don't do it. Don't do it, Killian. Don't test it. You're in choppy waters already. Gay people. Hey! Hey! Wow! Honestly, Automod getting less homophobic. Honestly, crazy. Let's keep it that way. I'm thinking it's whatever country is right here, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it is Guinea, G-U-I-N-E. No, Guinea is over west further. Totally off subject, but guess who has to sing SpongeBob to daughter every morning? That SpongeBob SquarePants. That's crazy. That's a crazy song to be down with, but like honestly, you know what? To each their own. I made a mistake of showing them a YouTube video. That's fair. I mean, I feel like they grow out of that in like a span of like 2 weeks, but like maybe I'm wrong. In my mind, I definitely had some obsessions as a child. I mean, I am autistic after all, but even my best ones only last like a year. You can survive a year, right? Burkina Faso. That sounds right. Faso. Sorry, Faso. It's adjacent. So it is this country, or it's one of the like 3 countries here. I just don't know what it is. Are you ready, kids? And she says, aye, aye, Captain. Honestly, that's adorable. That's fucking adorable. Togo! Cracked. Okay, so I have some Christmas homework for myself. France. I mean, no. Historically, yeah. But I have homework for myself. I'm gonna give myself homework, all right? I am going to learn these countries. That's all I need to do. That's all I am doing over Christmas. I mean, obviously, I'm also streaming, but I will learn these countries. The Ivory Coast here, I think it was historically called, and now there's Cote d'Ivoire is in here somewhere. I think it's here. They stand accused of colonialism. They're the main perpetrators. Togo is French enough. I think this whole area is very French enough. Honestly, any amount of French is enough French. Accept and visit site. It's not Mali. It's pretty it's in that same area. Is it not? It's not Nigeria. I actually don't know what this country is. I want to say it is Nigeria, but that would be wrong. Is it Cameroon? Oh, I had a new game I wanted to play. Hold on. Shit, did I not bookmark it? I didn't bookmark it. New stream games? No. Hold on. Let me bring up my dulls list. All bookmarks, new, the dolls. It was one of the geography ones, so it would work best if I did it right now, but I don't know where I put it. It was, it's the one where you draw. It's the one where you draw the country. You know what? Chat can help me. Chat can help me. I thought I was gonna save you the visual horror of what I'm looking at, but geography chartle? Is that it? No, not based on the charts. Is it Mapster? Yes, Mapster. There we go. Zambia. Could this be Zambia? I thought it was... Oh, I said Cameroon. Oh, it could be Zambia. Maybe it is Zambia. Zambia? I know it's in this general area. Deo, you're cleaning up today! You're absolutely cleaning up. Where did I put that new game? There we go. Okay. Western Sahara. We're gonna try to map Western Sahara. I think it's like... And then a straight fucking line, 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 and then a little curvy bit, and then there. I will absolutely suck in the GeoGrid today. You have used up a lot of your powers. Submit. Okay, to be fair, I was kind of close in theory, even if it didn't, like, you know, line up with everything. It looks like the outline of a sad man. It does kind of. Like this is him bending his head over and he's looking at the ground. I can see that. My straight lines leave for want, you know? Let's hit with the flaggle. I've already turned off my ad blocker, as you can see, based on the side, although they just went away. Anybody have an opening guess for the flaggle? Preferably the least known flag first, because, you know, I won't know it. Montenegro. They have like a... Oh no, that's Albania. They have a cool flag, if I remember. Ireland? Cote d'Ivoire? It's one of the two. Which one? I guess we can go based on the direction. I'm gonna go with Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire. I think Ireland has those colors flipped, right? If not, they have the same flag. Nice. We're not playing the bonus round, never. All right, the GeoGrid, the one, the only GeoGrid. We got GDP per capita of over 30K, member of the European Union, name is 7 letters long, versus flag with green, Cote d'Ivoire, just saying. Though there are better ones, there are definitely better ones. Coastline on the Mediterranean Sea, capital city under 100K. Falkland Islands? Could this be Falkland Islands? I feel like Falkland Islands probably has GDP per capita of over 30K. And, you know, what if I did, what is it? Malvinas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck. Thought maybe we could get around it. I feel like Falkland Islands might work here. Is that an acceptable answer from anyone? Does anybody have a problem with the... I mean, I think Argentina has a problem with the Falkland Islands. But I feel like they're probably over 30K. They're part of the United Kingdom. I feel like if they're not over 30K, they should just leave the Britain at that point, right? Coastline on the Mediterranean Sea. Capital city of under 100K. Falkland Islands is a goated answer. Let's send it. Falkland Islands. Fucking ledge! 1%! 1%. We're cleaning up, bro. Okay. Member of the European Union, flag with green. I don't think there's a very good answer here. What are there? Only like 52 answers possible? Bulgaria. Bulgaria is a good one, actually. Is it so good that it feels bad? Spain or Cyprus? Is Cyprus a member of the European Union? I actually didn't know that. I feel like Cyprus is a better answer than Spain. Although Spain is also good. Spain is also there. I feel like Cyprus is a better one. Because when I think of flags with a lot of colors, I think Spain, right? And so, like, yes, we're doing Cyprus. Epic. I think that's the best you can hope for in this section. Name is 7 letters long. I am dyslexic. This is my Everest. I don't think... I'll let chat help me on this one. Cyprus. That's 6. That would have been very unfortunate. Yeah, no, I used all my brain power too early. Member of the European Union, coastline on the Mediterranean Sea. I mean, I think the only one that I can think... Gibraltar? No, Gibraltar isn't a member of the European Union. My apologies. Malta? Is Malta a member of the European Union? I don't think they are. Now that I think about it. I feel like the only decent answer... Okay, I can literally list all of them, right? It's Croatia, Italy, France, Monaco, Spain. Malta is a member of the EU, yes. Okay, so then 6. There are 6 possible answers here. I don't know if any of them are really any good. Because when I think of... When I'm trying to use my baby brain, like, use the reptilian part, the back part, the part that, like, controls, you know, nothing. By that I mean probably reflexes or something. If I'm using my little baby brain, I'm thinking... The first thing I think of, Italy. Then the second one, France. Then the third one, Spain. But are those so easy that they might be better? Slovenia for middle. I do feel Slovenia is Slovenia a member of the European Union? Yes, they are. I think Slovenia is a better option here for middle. This is a good one. Slovenia. I don't think you get better than that. Maybe Malta is the best answer, but doesn't seem good. What about Malta here? Malta here, or is that like too obviously below? Helsinki? Helsinki's capital city might be, but Helsinki, sorry, whatever. Malta just makes me want to have a Malteser. That, Malta? Malta to Night Queen? That would, producer Liz loves Maltesers, right?
I like malt balls and Maltesers, and it's the best accessible malt ball I can get without going to like an American crunchy food store.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you could hear her, but basically she's like, yes, I like malt balls. Maltesers are just the easiest one to get. Martinique for meta. Martinique meta for bottom middle. Martinique. How? Oh, because it's not in the, because it's part of a European country. What about Sint Maarten? Isn't that also? I don't know how to spell saint in Dutch. How do you spell saint? Sint. S-I-N-T? What about Sint Maarten? It's the same kind of meta that you're going with, but I feel like people think of St. Martin less. It's possible that they're not technically part of the European Union, though. I'm sending it. Fucking ledge. Fucking ledge. Awesome. We are fucking cracked. Absolutely fucking cracked. There is a non-zero chance that we have the best answer in every one of these categories. Random island meta. Also, Bell, my guess is top right, Eritrea. I'm gonna just take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm not good at math. I'm not good at spelling. Eritrea. Eritrea. Eritrea, flag with green, 7 letters long. There is a non-zero chance for every one of these we have gotten the best answer. This one is the least likely, though. Maybe this one could have been Malta. Capital city under 100K. GDP per capita of over 30K. This could be any island. Literally any island. And this could be any island that's 7 letters long. Coastline on the Mediterranean Sea. Name is 7 letters long. I think for this one, we could go Malta. Oh, wait, no. There's probably a better one. Because now you can do Africa. You can do parts of Africa. Gibraltar? Is that an option? Gibraltar? Does Gibraltar work, you think? I feel like Gibraltar is the best answer. I mean, I could literally list everything on the Mediterranean Sea, but I think Gibraltar is probably the best answer. It's only epic. I'm a little disappointed. I'm not going to lie to you. That was a little disappointing. Moroccan Saad! We had an opportunity to send Morocco there. Wait, is Morocco 7 letters long? Moroccan. Wait a minute. Are there 2 C's in Moroccan? Is there 2 C's in Moroccan? I'm literally going based on your name.
But you said Moroccan, not Morocco.
Oh, you're right. I said Moroccan. Oh, that was stupid. Morocco. That's 7. Let's send Morocco. I think, honestly, Morocco. I think that's as good as it gets. 11% is totally fine. 11% is totally fine. 7 letters long, capital city of under 100K. No, that wouldn't work. I need some 7-letter country names. That is gonna be, who the fuck entered Gibraltar? How many people entered Gibraltar? I mean, clearly 10%, but maybe nobody got this one. No, there's no way that's true. The island meta, U.S. Virgin Islands. Bottom left, U.S. Virgin Islands. U.S. Virgin Islands. GDP of over 30K. You know what? U.S. Virgin Islands. U.S. Not Virgin. We're just going to type out Virgin, V-I-R-G-I-N, and that's going to get us there easier. What about British Virgin Islands? It's kind of like a spicy zing on the meta of Virgin Islands. We're going to do British, US, because I don't know what the British Virgin Islands are. Fucking ledge. Oh, of course, it would have needed... Oh, it doesn't need green. Probably because the few people that use the U.S. Virgin Islands, they probably put it right here. Fucking dummies. They should have put Falkland Islands. Name is 7 letters long. We do have 2. We do have the island meta high key cooks. Holy shit. What about Samoa? Samoa is way more than 7 letters long. There's got to be another island. Seychelles? Seychelles. Oh my god, that's a really long word. Bottom right, Vanuatu. I'm doing Vanuatu because it's got a great mouthfeel. Vanuatu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're sending it. Uncommon. I guess we'll just take that. Why? I don't know why that's so high. A quarter of people said Vanuatu? That's crazy. Score distribution. We're in the top 97%. These fuckers all use ChatGPT. Honestly, these fuckers use ChatGPT and these fuckers use ChatGPT. I can't believe that number was so high. Let's see what the answer frequency was there. Answer frequency, only 43% of people, so you can double that percentage already, or you can have that percentage already. So that brings us down to like 15%. And then how many actual answers were there in that? Where's that? Board answers? There were only 5 possible answers. Andorra, Bermuda. Oh, Andorra.
Oh my god,
Lair Bear said Andorra. No. Andorra, Bermuda, Grenada. I mean, honestly, there were no answers. I'm just a commoner, I guess. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I didn't see that. But Vanuatu has such a good mouthfeel. It's literally the best mouthfeel country. Ayo. Most popular answers. I mean, this is such a weird way to scroll, by the way. I mean, honestly, we fucking cooked. We might have gotten the least popular answers on a few of them. New Caledonia? That's a crazy answer. Okay, so we didn't get the least popular answer, but Slovenia was like, I mean, that category, the lowest percentage was France. What? Member of the European Union? Coastline on the Mediterranean? Are you fucking kidding me? 7%, only 8% said France. Anybody who is playing this today, get in early on France. That's crazy. This is the one time where metagaming would have helped. Because France was literally the second country I thought of. Like, with my baby reptile brain. Also, I woke up finding out that Hogwarts Legacy is free on Epic Games. I don't have Epic Games. I feel like a lot of times there's a game that's free on Epic Games, but it has never been enough for me to be like, you know what? I'm gonna get Epic Games now. I just feel like Epic Games is trying to steal my money somehow. I don't know how. I don't know how. People playing this game need to lock the fuck in. Somebody metagame the fuck out of this. That's crazy. This one is crazy. I can't get over that one. Martinique is nuts too. Wait a minute. You said Martinique, didn't you? And I said, wait, you said Martinique. Yeah, for this square, right? And I said, no. Where did you say Martinique? Oh, I said Falkland Islands up here. I'm going to stand by that. That was great. That was a great answer. Let's do the daily. Because Monaco is literally right there. Yeah, I know. I would have said Monaco slightly better. France has forgotten that it has a Mediterranean spot. I mean, like, it's got like probably like the 5th largest coastline on the Mediterranean. I'm gonna guess 5th maybe, but it's also like the 2nd historically biggest European power. So it's kind of crazy that didn't get a higher up there. What is this? Flour, water, salt, egg, singular, beef broth, onions, carrots, garlic, oil, parsley. Optional potato, pumpkin, paprika. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this is Hungarian. Is this like goulash? Is this what goulash is? Where's the best spot for my camera? Here. Yeah, I don't want you guys to miss the Elio commercial. Yeah, I don't know why goulash adjacent. I agree. I think that this is like less spicy goulash. Does that put us in the realm of Slovakia instead? But I do think Hungary is the safe bet here. Hungary, Hung Ross. Ice cold. That's not good. I can't believe it's ice cold to Hungary. That's crazy. Could it be South American? It doesn't, I mean, the bell peppers do say South American. Maybe it's like Ecuador. Okay, we're cool on Ecuador. South America is a good shout. Maybe Argentina, and all the Germans brought it. That's so fair. Argentina, and honestly, it's the right direction. It borders Chile. Okay. I would have expected better from Chile. I'm gonna be real. Would have expected better. Pantruca. The one problem with guessing countries in with getting food from South America I'm gonna say pass on this one, to be honest. The one problem with getting food from South America is that when you finally get the name, it doesn't help. Because, like, a Spanish name could fit most of them. Unless it says, like, I don't know how to speak Spanish, but, like, a la Argentina. It's not gonna help me. Flour, yeast, sugar. Okay, it's a sweet treat. Water, salt, cardamom. Sesame seeds, oil, milk. This is feeling maybe Iranian? Raisins? I think Iran likes raisins. I mean, that's prescribing a taste preference on an entire country, but like, no. This dish is a festive, slightly sweet spiced bread. Festive? I know this is crazy. This is crazy. But festive to me says Lebanon. Just saying. I know that's a crazy shout. Also, metagaming a little bit, we got some tea here. Some kind of red tea. This is like Boric, but not. Yeah, it's East Ottoman for sure. I want to send Lebanon. Fuck! We are warm though. Maybe it's like Jordan? We're still warm? Himbasha. This is giving me Indira vibes. Is that how you say it? Indasia? Like a huge ass flatbread. It's definitely, it could be, well, it can't be, Saudi Arabia. What if it's like, this is weird. Yeah. Oh, so, no. It says to the south by southeast, kind of. Jordan borders. Does Jordan border Egypt, Oman? I feel like that's far away to be warm, right? Am I wrong? Or possibly Yemen. I think Yemen is a decent shout. Okay, this is terrifying. It can't be Egypt. EGYPT. Oh my god, we got one guess left. This might be the first time I miss one. Jordan is a lot closer by Lebanon. I swear to God, this is a crazy one. This is Ethiopia or Eritrea. I'm gonna guess Ethiopia. Were we correct? Eritrea and Ethiopia both work. Honestly, I'm just glad we didn't get a 0. That would have been our first ever 0. This looks delicious. Phyllo dough, sugar, egg yolks, water, flour, butter, salt, orange zest, and cinnamon. I'm gonna be real. This sounds fucking delicious. This sounds fucking delicious. This is like a, kind of like a, like a that Turkish dish. Looking like hot girl dinner. I mean, this is a crazy good one. Automod hates Deo, literally. I mean, we've established that Automod is homophobic, and you literally have Gayo in your name. Could be France. I feel like, I mean, it could be France. But Phyllo dough is also kind of Turkish, right? Like, I'm thinking, what is it called again? The delicious food from Turkey. The delicious, pistachio themed. Could be Greece. Baklava, thank you. I literally did this because I was like, I always confuse it with a balaclava. That's so funny. Hold on. Baklava. I think it's... Okay, I'm thinking peripheries of the Ottoman Empire. That was so funny. That was such a funny hot damn. Sometimes I guess I do read without thinking I'm reading. The Ottoman Empire, honestly, they're a pretty repressive empire. I'm gonna say the phyllo dough plus all this other stuff to me screams Middle East. There is a chance it's France, but this looks too decadent to be France. France would be like, this shit has too much flavor. I'm gonna go with a spicy Cyprus? Could be Cyprus. Maybe I just put Turkey. Okay, you as France is constantly doing shit like this stuff is too American food is too sugary. It's too sweet. Decadent for France in terms of food. French reserve all of their decadence for the bourgeois. For their bourgeois decadence. It's not French enough for me. I'm thinking Turkey will tell us the direction. Shit. All right, fine. I'll send France. I don't think it is France, but we are warmer. Pastel de tengual. Tentacle. I know that word. It's a place. It's Portugal, right? It's a Portuguese ass name. I think that's Portuguese. Yeah, Portuguese. Honestly, Portuguese, Portugal, underrated culinary scene. Based on the little Portuguese food that makes it out of Portugal, they must be absolutely cracked with home field advantage. Even on one of our worst days, we are still like 20% above the average. Portugal. How do you want me to say it? Portugal. Eu falo pouco do português. How's that? Is that better? I literally do speak so little Portuguese. That's better. Cool. This one, we're just feeding the scrandle on this one for sure. I'm thinking, first of all, this is Brazil. We know that Brazil, all the food in Brazil sucks. All the food in Brazil absolutely sucks. We're well aware. This doesn't look good. God forbid a white boy speaks a little Portuguese. I'm gonna hit it there. We're just voting on this one. My tennis coach was Brazilian, and I said that to him once, and he's like, why don't we just stick to English? And you know what? He was probably right. Hot damn. We're guessing price? Pick the cheapest scran. Oh, okay. They mixed it up a little bit. Okay. Wait a minute. This changes fucking everything. This changes everything. We're guessing which one has the cheapest price. It tells us the percent that liked it. Salt and pepper chips cheapest. I agree. The salt and pepper chips definitely look the cheapest. They definitely put some extra effort into this. This might come with a pint. It comes with a pint. That blows the meta wide open. I think these are both going to be annoyingly close. I do still think it is the salt and pepper chips. Fuck. They're both in England too, which is unfortunate. I can't use the country meta to help out. Salt and pepper chip with a pint might not be cheapest. I mean, you were ultimately correct, but I still felt like it was going to be cheaper. I just thought the little meat pie plus gravy would really ramp up the price. I don't know why this was the hand gesture I did with that, but to each their own. Steak pie versus a rib meat roll. They don't know what pulled pork is in England? That's crazy. Steak pie, what do we got? We got 80% of people like this. So here are my thoughts. Of the new metas we have to derive from this. Before we start getting everything wrong, we got to think of our metas, right? A higher satisfaction rate, you would think would correspond with, oh, okay, so they're willing to pay more for it. But it's in retrospect. So is it not possible that a higher rating corresponds to a lower price? Because like they paid less, so it's easier to be satisfied with it. You know what I mean? Beer always jacks up the price obnoxiously. Entirely fair, but it was England. I feel like in England, a pint is just water. Steak pie with chips, peas, and gravy with a 58%. I mean, I'm willing to say that the steak pie is still cheaper here. But I think the 80% does indicate that this is going to be cheaper than you think. We're good. Flawless beer logic. Bacon cheeseburger. I mean, that looks like honestly, for a football match, that looks like a pretty decent burger. For some scran, that's some pretty decent burger. The chicken gyros. How is that pronunciation for everybody? Gyros. The chicken gyros. I'm gonna guess the chicken gyros are pretty expensive. First of all, they get that added bonus of, ooh, it's something fancy, something foreign. 2 out of 10? What are you talking about? That was a flawless gyro. That one was fucked. Gyro. Gyro? I don't really know. How do you pronounce the G in Greek? In Greek. Sorry. I'm gonna go with bacon cheeseburger. Easy. Easy dub. Look at the Maillard on that burger. Fully agree. Look at the Maillard on the kebabi. Cheese panini is back. The cheese panini is back. It's got an incredibly low satisfaction score. Do we think that the cheese panini has such a low oh my god, there is cheese on it. This is cheese. But they pulled it open and it pulled with it the cheese. With the bread. It pulled with it the bread. There's cheese here that melted in and then it pulled off the bread, like almost perfectly. Cheese panini is cheapest. I mean, I'm inclined to agree, but maybe they're just mad because they overpaid for a cheese panini. No, okay. Well, $3.50 is still too much for that. The sole versus lamb kebab. I mean, lamb kebab looks fucking delicious. Honestly, these both look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pastrami, pickle, onion, mustard, grilled cheese, all one word, all one thing. Mustard grilled cheese. I don't really know what that means. Oh, it's saying that it's a grilled cheese with mustard. I get it. Okay. It was like those things. I would buy both of these. Both of these look good. I don't know what the prices of them are. Hold on. We got to do this. Okay. So the quality of the food meta, not going to work. The satisfaction meta, not going to work. I think the only thing we have here is Man City versus West Ham. Man City is going to be super overpriced, right? So, like, I think right might work. Looks tidier. It does. Because we're trying to guess which one's cheaper, right? I feel like the fact that but it's got a branded name. It's got a branded name. Absurd tidier. I'm thinking, fuck. It was close. It was a £1.50 off of each. It was only £1.50. It was close. It was close. The margarita pizza versus turkey and stuffing bop. What does bop mean? It's like a roll. Okay. Bop is like a roll? Right, it's gotta be. I mean, the margarita pizza, I mean, it's a decent sized margarita pizza, especially for Europe. Bop is a bread. Okay, so then this is bop a British word for bread? Is that British for bread? Am I being American? Which is a bonus over being British, I guess. The ultimate is being Canadian, I guess. My hair looks funny. Boppy is father, and Boppy is father. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I kind of get that. That one I kind of get. I think this one's gonna be cheaper. Whoo! Okay, by 30%. By 30%. Okay. The Philly cheesesteak sub versus double bacon cheeseburger. I mean, the double bacon cheeseburger actually looks kind of good. I don't know what kind of cheese they got on there, but it's melty as fuck. Possibly too melty. Suspiciously melty. I think the Philly cheesesteak is going to be cheaper, though. That's at Brighton Hove Albion versus Knapp Hill. Knapp Hill FC, I've literally never heard of Knapp Hill. The bun is plastic. I think it's like a, what is the word? I always forget the word for this. The type of bun that is. I always want to say the word challah. It's not challah. It's a specific kind of bun. Bao? Producer Liz. A brioche, thank you. It's a brioche. I think this is like kind of an offshoot of a brioche. It does look plastic, but I think it's just because it has a really good shine on it. They used like a steam inject oven for this. I'm thinking over here only because like the 91% tells me that people underpaid for whatever it is. And a Philly cheesesteak has a lot of meat. Plus, Brighton Hove Albion has got to be more expensive than Knapp Hill. Okay. All of the metas came together on that one. We got a shish kebab versus chicken bites and chips. I have to like silence the part of my brain that wants to say which one is the tastiest. Because I mean, in this case, this is actually a close one as far as taste goes. Homer Simpson drops his brioche when he says dough. He says dough. He just says dough. You okay? You really smacked yourself. He just says dough. I mean, it is the most doughy of breads for sure. I'm thinking the shish kebab, chicken bites and chips. Easy. That looked cheaper. And that had the added bonus of being like, has to be right. Hot damn, Trent. This game's cooking you. Sweet chili and lime shredded chicken flatbread. I mean, that sounds fucking delicious. Versus loaded fries. They're both at 92%. I think I'd eat left. I'd super eat left. I'd honestly eat right too. I don't really know. With chili con carne and cheese, I'm not like the biggest chili fan, but like they both look really good. To be honest, I think I've said this before, but I'm not like the biggest loaded fry person. To me, it just makes the fries soggy. With the exception of like a donor box kebab, that fucking slaps. I think we go with the sweet chili and lime shredded chicken flatbread. That was a mouthful. Mainly because Brighton Hove Albion. We're doing the Brighton Hove Albion meta again. Fuck! Where are the fries? Are they in the room with us right now? They were really buried there, but honestly, doesn't that mean it's kind of a doesn't that kind of mean it's better at the meta? Like it's extra loaded in that sense. Like when you get a loaded fry, you don't want a high fry to load ratio. I don't really like how that came out. We got the double cheeseburger with a 95% versus the Philly cheesesteak. I mean, if that Philly cheesesteak is more expensive than the double cheeseburger, then Sheffield Wednesday needs to rethink themselves a little bit. I want that double cheeseburger. You and me both, brother. Today's Scrandle has made me kind of hungry. Oh, no. Don't. I'll get over it when the scramble is over. But like, this has got to be cheaper, right? Holy cow, that is too fucking close. If that's a Philly cheesesteak, I'm Morgan Freeman. Like, literally. That was crazy. That was crazy. Let me move my camera. Honestly, I think we were kind of cracked. I know we were exactly on average, but like, I think we were kind of cracked today. This looks like the textbook definition. This angle is literally like when you are in like 4th grade and they're teaching you basic geometry and they're like acute angle versus obtuse angle. This is the obtuse angle. So what is that? 95 plus maybe 30? Sorry, 90 plus maybe 35? A little less than 35, maybe just 30. 90 plus 30, 120. Let's minus 1 to make it sound better. 129. It's pretty cute though. That's fair. It's down from 129. I'm gonna say 122. Boiling, we're still too high. 120 flat. Let's go. 100? 100? That's way too cute. The movie. Hey, we got a Johnny English. I don't know who is in Naked Lunch. This is gonna be a rough one. This is gonna be a rough one for sure. Unfortunately, I don't know any of these people. This is gonna be really hard. There's a Naked Lunch movie? Gotta watch that. I mean, is it TOS? I mean, I think I can get to Rowan Atkinson. Or John Malkovich? I can definitely get to John Malkovich. Holy shit. John Malkovich is easy. Okay, so we're gonna go Judy Davis, because she sounds kind of familiar. And then we're going to hit this, because I see Helena Bonham Carter. Helena Bonham Carter is in... Oh my god, I got it. Helena Bonham Carter is in Fight Club with Brad Pitt, who is in Burn After Reading with John Malkovich, who is in Johnny English. I think I've become too good at this game. I think I've gotten too good at this game. I think I'm too cracked. I don't think anyone has ever been so good. Johnny English featured John Malkovich, who was played in Beyond the Clouds with Peter Weller, who was in Naked Lunch. So are you telling me you did it in 2? Let me retry that. Hold on. Replay. And let's do that. I'm going to go the same way as you. Johnny English, John Malkovich was in Beyond the Clouds. Beyond the Clouds. Who was with Peter Weller. Peter P-E-T? Peter Weller. Oh my god. Naked Lunch. That's crazy. Lair Bear, you came up with that on top of the dome? That's nuts. Okay, so maybe I'm not the best to ever do it. Oh my god. You did the real one. This is the second day in a row we've kind of gotten the real one. I guess you got the real one, but like last stream, I got the real one. And that makes me the real one. Framed. I thought it was going to be a black frame. What is this movie? It would be crazy to say that this is Lawrence of Arabia, right? I don't think it is. It just looks Kino. It looks like a cinematic shot, which is the only reason I say it's Lawrence of Arabia. But honestly, the scenery looks wrong. Like, I mean, I see a palm tree, I guess, but like, you the real one. Thank you. It's probably not Lawrence of Arabia. I don't remember much of Lawrence of Arabia. I only saw it as a child, way before I started to actually like movies. And by that I mean I was barely sentient. so this looks, it kind of looks, I mean, I'm kind of just going based on the terrain, I guess. I'm gonna go with Lawrence of Arabia. I don't think that's it. This doesn't seem like Lawrence of Arabia. It kind of feels like a shot that would be in, like, it feels obscure, at the very least obscure. It kind of feels like North African version of like a Call Me by Your Name film. Does that ring true for anyone? Like, if that movie existed, that's what I would send. Okay, the Faculty of Foreign Languages. Okay, so at least we got like the area of the world correct. Almost feels like a foreign film. Yeah, this doesn't feel... Okay, is it weird to say that the way that these two girls are dressed here makes me think that this is a much more modern film than what I thought? Like, that, the way that they are dressed makes me actually feel like it was from like 2004. I bet you this guy is the main character. This person. I don't know who they are. It's gonna be Faculty of Foreign Languages. I'm trying to think of movies that may have taken place in like the Middle East. America doesn't do a whole lot of those, so like a foreign film might actually make sense here. I think I might have to hit submit. Litu of au Fif. Producer list, you can read French. Do you know what that says? It definitely feels like a foreign film now. Etra office. Let's do Etra, E-T-T. Etra. What about Eternals? Etra. E-T-T-R-E. Ow. Nope. This is not going to be a movie I know. I'm going to have to hit submit again. I know that actor. I don't know what this movie is. Does anyone know what this movie is? Letter to Son?
Oh my god, this is the movie.
No.
This is the movie. This is a horror film. I know this movie.
You know this movie?
I know this movie.
That's crazy. You know this movie. So
this is the movie where the woman, it's a horror film. She is looking for her son and her husband. Ah!
do you have a name? I can't go based on what you just said.
I don't know the name.
Do you know a single character?
No.
Does somebody else know what you're saying?
Oh, I'm gonna be so mad.
Is this
Also, hi.
is this still it?
Yes, it's that movie.
You guys say the name because we got 2 guesses left. What do you think it is? I'm gonna let you figure this one out because I don't know. You don't know? What about one more?
No, I know the movie. I just don't know the name.
What? Give me a single character.
I don't know.
Do you know a plot point?
Yes, I can tell you the entire plot.
Tell me the whole plot.
I don't want to tell you the whole plot.
Tell me most of it. You Googled it, so now I can't say it. No! She.
This woman has her son taken away from her in the war, and then she
Okay.
gets put in a prison camp, and then she gets raped in the prison camp, and then she makes it to America, and she has 2 children, and then she gives letters to her children saying, like, you can give this to your father and this one to your son, or to your brother.
Is it called Letters for Something?
I don't know!
Wave's hand, you have not Googled it. You always knew the answer by heart. That's so true. I'd be throwing off the I feel letters maybe to letters to Iwo Jima. I don't know how to spell Iwo Jima. It's by Denis Villeneuve. Oh my god. Oh my god, that makes it way more embarrassing that I don't know it actually. I also don't know how to spell Iwo Jima. I don't know how to spell letters to Iwo Jima. Letters. The search function on this thing sucks, by the way. EWO. Iwo Jima. In CDs. I don't even know what that word means. Is it a French film?
It's like fire.
Was it even in English? Oh my god, 90% of people failed. The 10% who got this were too movie brained. For real, I feel like having watched all of his movies except Sicario. I've seen a lot of his movies. I've never seen this one. Is it even in English? No, it is not in English. That's crazy. That's crazy. CD's nuts. Excellent. Let's do the time guesser. That was Iwo Jima. I feel like I spelt it that way. I think the search function on that game really sucks. Like super sucks. Interesting. Daily Telegraph. So we got some English. Le Crayon Universal. That sounds great. It's letters from Iwo Jima. Probably helps if you get the title right. Did I say it? Did I say letters to Iwo Jima? I thought people were trying to communicate to the soldiers. Oops. I actually really liked that movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, wait, no. I liked the other one. There's letters to Iwo Jima, and then there. Oh wait, no. I liked letters to Iwo Jima. I didn't like Flags of Our Fathers. Oh, actually, I didn't dislike that one. I just liked Iwo Jima more. Sicario is really good. I'm gonna look up Sicario because I feel like I've seen it, but I don't remember Sicario. Sicario. I have not seen it, although it's got what's his face, and I love him. Benicio del Toro and Josh Brolin. Okay, I will see this. For some reason, I had this confused with another movie. And mommy Emily Blunt in it. That's so true. Now Jim Halpert, of Jim Halpert fame, also. Turismo Automobile. I'm seeing like 3 different languages. Wait a minute. Restaurant Español. That sounds Spanish. Jim Halpert moved on from Pam fast. Too fast, if you ask me. Too fast. Turismo Automobile. That sounds French to me. But then Restaurant Español. That sounds Spanish. Grand Voyages. I don't know what that is. This is French. Italy. Wait a minute. Why are there so many? There's Italy, Sicily. Excursions. Visit de Paris. Paris dis nut. Obvi in gay Paris. That is fair. Oh, it does say de Paris. La nut. Imagine Bulgaria. This shit seems way too gaudy for Paris.
No, Marseille.
Oh, you think it's Marseille? You think it's Marseille. How do you know it's Marseille? What are you seeing that I'm not seeing? Also, it kind of says... Is there a year here? No. Because it has excursions to Italy and... That's fair. Fontainebleau... Parts? Oh, Departs. Sorry, Departs. Not I part. It does say excursions. Travel tours. This is a weird little place, man. Wouldn't that be from a southern port? I mean, that's entirely fair. Visits of Paris by day and night. I'm seeing a lot of Paris, though. Rue. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Rue de Holder. De Helder? Deluxe? Excursions, voyages, Visita de Paris. This looks like a map of Paris. This looks like a route of how to visit Paris and Versailles. It's got to be Paris. It's got to be just Paris. I know it says excursion, but it's more of an incursion, you know? I'm going to guess this is in the Arrondissement 1. Has a big ass lit up sign that says this evening visit Paris at night. I mean, that is fair. No, it says in nut. It says in nut. Tickets here. I'm thinking that's the correct space. Now the correct year. This shit is gonna be like 1902. The Park of Versailles is incredible. I've actually not been to Versailles. I've been to Paris. I didn't do the excursion to Versailles. It was incredibly difficult to organize that part with my group. This evening, visit Paris in nut. Thank you. Thank you for the correct translation. I feel like this is pre-war? Pre the Great War? But only barely. But only barely. Also, the town is quite cute. Like the like Versailles. 14 years off, but we were in the right arrondissement. So like, I think we're doing good. I think that was fine. Next round. This is probably a real event. That's Freddie Mercury, so we certainly have an end date as to how late it can be. I know him well. He is very famous. Chat, I work for a 3-letter agency. Yeah, Live Aid. I saw that too. That's a big event. That if I were a music head at all, I would know what... It's Live Aid for Africa. Wait a minute. Wembley Stadium. You're so right. We're going to literally get the exact spot. I don't know where Wembley is. Do we have any Brit heads in the chat? Trafalgar Square. I feel like Wembley should be out. 1980 something. That sounds right. That sounds super right to me. London Airport should be by London City. You mean the city of London? So like it's right downtown is what you're saying to me. Monument to probably not that. Wembley, not the stadium, at least. Okay, so it's possible that the stadium and the city are not in the same place. Kind of like how, like Arsenal is no longer at the Arsenal or whatever. Oh, I thought that said Wembley Rose Garden. Fuck. I mean, I could just send it somewhere here, but it feels dumb when we literally know the exact spot that it is. I just don't know any... That tower is called the Gherkin? That tower is called the Gherkin? Gherkin means pickle. Northwest. Northwest London. Northwest London? Northwest. Northwest? I'm gonna guess somewhere in this range. Queen Mary's Garden, Camden, Islington. Oh my god. This city is so fucking big. Yo, this city is so big. London is huge. I mean, we a stadium should be visible on maps. I do. Wembley Stadium should be visible on maps. I just don't see it. I feel like it should be just as big of a monument as this. London is fucking massive. I think I just put it here in Pentonville. Pentonville, not a real country. Way above average. I mean, it's massive. It's fucking massive. And then I do think this is like 86. More northwest. More north. Emirates Stadium. Wait a minute, we got a stadium. We're at least at the right zoom. That's 2 northwest. I want to stay at the right. Camden Road gets a fucking mention at this amount of zoom. Are you fucking kidding me? 85. All right, we're going to drop it by 1 to 85. More northwest. How much? This is a big fuck. That's where Tottenham is? That's considered British? Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? That's considered, sorry, not British. That's considered London? It's so far. Okay, London Elstree Aerodome. That's got to be too far. Cannons Park, is that where where Arsenal is? That's Wembley, isn't it? Is it? Tottenham Hotspur Stadium can't possibly be the same thing. Scroll out by a little. It's a little by Harrow. I saw that word. Harrow? Oh, here? It's around here? This is another fucking city. You can go through an entire fuel tank just driving through London. Apparently, this should be broken up into like 6 different jurisdictions. A tad more south, behind your face cam. Okay, then I'm gonna assume right around here. Also, you're right. I should move my face cam. That was incredibly dumb of me. It's the Texas of the UK. Yeah, that's fair. Even though the UK is about the entirety is about the size of Texas, I think. Hi, P.O. Hi, P.O. Do you want to sit on my lap? Or do you want to cause problems? What are you doing? I have now gotten lost. Go left. I'm assuming you mean west? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. That scared the fuck out of me. Why did I make it that sound? Wait, I see Wembley. Wembley Stadium! Oh my God, we're cracked. We're cracked. Zoom enhance. I'm gonna assume he was doing it from the home side of the pitch. Have no idea. 1985, and then we're like literally within 100 meters of it. I'll take it. That's insane. Are you fucking kidding me? Those taking 2 points away from me on that is literally spite. That is literally spiteful. This is the crosswalk that we just saw. We're in Switzerland, Populaire Svizzera. Oh, I guess that could just be a Swiss bank somewhere else. It could be a Swiss bank somewhere else. Albergo Centrale. Okay, this is Swiss, the Italian part. I mean, that's Lugano. That's probably Lugano or possibly Bellinzona, maybe? If it is. I mean, that is the Italian way. Yeah, I don't think they would call it. Maybe it could just be in Italy, though. L game. L game W. Deserved for putting them on the visiting end. That's fair. I did fuck it up. Let's see. Svizzera. I mean, that literally means Switzerland in Italian. That would be the Italian part. But I'm gonna be real. It says Swiss Volksbank. It does, but they have parts. Their bank operates beyond just Switzerland. The Alberga, and also, just fun fact, I lived here. I lived in Lugano. I'd be kind of surprised. I can literally show you where I lived, actually. I lived in Paradiso, by the BP station. Actually, maybe I shouldn't give the exact spot I lived. I don't know how that would help you, but I lived in this area right here, by the BP. It... I think I might know. Oh my god. Is that where this is? I think I might know exactly where this is. Does it say a street name anywhere? This is so zoomed in. The Albergo Centrale. I mean, if it is in Lugano, which it doesn't look super familiar, but the outline of this building, I think, is now a textiles store. Better not to give the exact location or the werewolves in chat will track you down by scent. It's so true. But also, I don't live there anymore, so... but it does... I mean, this could be downtown Lugano. It's got the hill in the right spot. The Via Zurigo feels wrong, though. Maybe it's here? It's still the Via Zurigo. He lives right beside my house, by the way. That would be so funny. If it's Lugano, I think I might recognize this building, though. It's no longer a bank, though. It could be here. Musti's Kebab. I mean, the best kebab was right here. Just saying, the best one by far. If only producer Liz was here. It could be this spot right here. Oh, so this is Beatles in 2025. That would be the right age for most of the members of the Beatles. Piazza Kebab. That's so funny. I'm gonna put it right here. I feel like if I had like 3 hours to like dig through my memory, I think I could find the exact spot if it is in Lugano. But it doesn't look quite right. But that building looks so familiar. The layout, it does, and I think this building is, like, when I saw this building, I was thinking it's in this area. The truck doesn't seem to slow down. That would be a $2,000 fine plus all medical expenses in Switzerland. Just saying, if you get hit in the crosswalk, the driver has to pay you the entirety of any medical bills that would come for it. So, fun fact, I had a few friends get hit in crosswalks over the 5 years that I lived there. Usually they were Italians visiting. But what they do is they hit you in the crosswalk and they're like, if you don't report this, I will give you $500 right now on the spot. And that's what they do. On occasion. Don't try to get hit. Better floor it, you only gotta pay once. That's so true! If they don't live, there's no medical expenses. Today was the Game Awards, right? Who won? I mean, I'm pretty sure the French game, like, swept. I don't really know much about it, but from what I saw, I'm pretty sure the French game swept. I forgot what it's called. Okay, now it's time to get the year. I'm thinking this is... 73 seems right. In total, Expedition 33 snatched almost every award they were nominated in. Yeah, I think they got 9 awards, which I think is a record, if I remember. I only saw briefly what happened. Made many people mad because nobody perceives them as an indie company. Yeah, but it was also literally their first game ever. So, like, that seems fair that they count as an indie company at least right now. They might lose that faster than anyone else does, though. I'm gonna say 73 and on that street corner. Fuck, it was Bellinzona. I knew it didn't feel right. It's, oh my god. Well, first of all, it was Bellinzona. or at least that says Bellinzona. But Ambry, nobody lives in Ambry. This is crazy. 4 pedestrians crossing a road in Fido, Switzerland. That's crazy. Do you want to know a fun fact? Only half of the people in this photo could vote at this time. Just saying. Switzerland was a little behind the times. The UK is similar. They say if it's a small collision or a bump that's affordable to repair, most drivers sort it amongst themselves privately instead of letting car insurance know. Yeah, because then that would up your like monthly payment for that. I'm happy Silk Song won an award at least. That is good. I didn't hear anything about Silk Song. What did it win? But fun fact, Ambry. Okay, I'm gonna give you some deep lore. I'm gonna give you some deep lore on Ticino, Switzerland. You're not hearing this on any other broadcast. But I used to live there, right? And hockey is kind of a big sport in Switzerland. It's like the second sport after, maybe third after alpine skiing or something. But after football. And there are 2 teams from Ticino. Ticino is the poorest canton in Switzerland. But Lugano is the 3rd richest city, which means the rest of Ticino incredibly poor. So the team from Ambry Piotta, hates Lugano, and it's like considered one of the most like hotly contested ice hockey rivalries. Like one of the, not hotly contested, but like devoutly followed rivalries in sports, and Piotta fucking hates Lugano. I went to a match once and it was fucking crazy. The whole time you're there, you're separated by like a line of cops. I literally don't know how this match is ever played. Like how they ever get it. But like it was a crazy match. They had to stop the play like 3 times because of shit that people were throwing on the rink, I guess. It was crazy. Do they literally? I think that's what they're afraid of. I think they are afraid of people shanking each other. And I went, and it's pretty aggressive. I did learn my first Italian song while there. Bevo, 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 me umbriaco e so felice, anche se poi vomito. Fucking great song, by the way. It's a proper European rivalry. There's like socioeconomic class disparity rivalry going on. There's like so many different dynamics to it. It's really dope. I always sat on the Ambry side, even though I lived in Lugano. Euro sports fans are the most dangerous people in the EU countries. Abso-fucking-lutely. This rivalry is no different. And it's Switzerland too. Like, I know that like that kind of rowdiness seems like, oh, that's just like a football match. But like, if you're that riotous in Switzerland, it is, the disparity between you and the general population is fucking insane. Like if that shit was happening, I don't know, in Italy, it would be different. Honestly, even in Germany. Wikipedia. Yeah, I know. To me, hockey is always ice hockey first. I know that a lot of people are contentious about this. Field hockey is secondary to ice hockey. Ice hockey is the real one, to me. It's the better one, honestly. Why are you playing field hockey? Just play lacrosse. Lacrosse is better. We're on the wrong game. Where were we? Next round. As an immigrant to the EU, I thought it was over-exaggerated. Anyone watching from outside the EU, UK, it is not exaggerated. Stay away from sports fans. I love going to sports events. You do have to kind of, first of all, know your limits and kind of know the dynamics a little bit sometimes. Like that hockey game, I was way underprepared for how aggressive it was going to be. Luckily, the group that I went with was more prepared. But there are lots of them that are just good fun. I love going to matches, though. I have been to... fun fact, I wrote my thesis on socioeconomic factors in Victorian football. It was a fine thesis, but like I'm really into the like culture around not just football, but all sports. But so I've been to a lot of stadiums. This is 1933. That sounds about right. This looks like it could be an event that we would know. I straight up thought this granny was hitting the Heil Hitler. I straight up thought she was hitting the Heil Hitler, which is so funny. Oh, it's the Queen. Oh, that is the Queen. Hot damn. She looks like a Wallace and Gromit character when she's like young. Yeah, like you kind of got to know what you're getting into going on to the live match. Yeah, exactly. Stealing the hat. This hat, or her hat. No, her hat. I mean, the Queen does have unbeatable hat game, but the Queen doesn't necessarily make it, doesn't necessarily make this the United Kingdom. Like, that says the Imperial Bank of Canada, actually. I think we're probably on Canada. Rip Lizzie, you committed atrocities, but you're kind of a vibe on camera. Literally true. Okay, the meme of her, like, stabbing the cake is objectively hilarious. Objectively hilarious. Imperial Bank of Canada. Bay and something insurance. Imperial Bay. Oh, this is like the old flag of Canada. I think this is the old flag of Canada. I mean, the cop's hat. I mean, cops' hats are kind of... they're literally designed to be kind of, like, aggressively dope. No, this is the old flag of Canada. The old flag of Canada, I think, was, this thing, and this was all red, and there's a little seal here, but I don't know what it looks like exactly. It was a big deal when they changed it, though. It's gotta be Canada, but Canada's fucking huge. Bay Street, so probably next to the water. Well, even more important... Bay Street probably means it's not in this area. It could be the Queen's Jubilee. It could be Victoria. You mean Queen Victoria? Or it could be Victoria City. I don't know the city of Victoria. I feel like it could be Toronto, but like it would make most sense if it was... Oh, shit. Ottawa's the capital, next to Vancouver. I was about to say Bay makes more sense to be Vancouver. But why wouldn't she just visit the capital? But then again, the capital's tiny. God damn, it didn't even give me... This is a weird one. I feel like we're going to get this one wrong. General Fire Insurance. Where did you see Bay Street? Bay and something. What does this say? Oh, that's gibberish. I can't read it. Cigarettes and drugs. Sign me up. The signposts for street were above the man in the car. Bay Street, you're right. And Temperance Street. There's no way that's still called that. I'm just gonna guess based on the fact that it's the Queen's visit. I'm gonna assume it's one of these three cities. There's no bay here, though. I mean, I guess that's a bay. It could be Quebec. Quebec. I've never been to Ontario, nor have I. I feel like this little symbol here might be a bit of a clue. But I feel like she wouldn't visit Vancouver. I just feel like she wouldn't do it. Also, by playing the odds a little bit, Vancouver is, if you're wrong, you're very far away from the second most likely. I feel like the most likely is Ottawa, only because that is the capital. Also, it's right in the middle. You know what? We're going to go to Gatineau. We got to know it. And then we said the year 1933, we send it. We send it for sure. Make the guess. Okay. See, this is why we were okay with playing our odds a little bit. Canada is fucking huge. We got a 0 in year. Oh my god, 1959. Oh my god, I've never gotten a 0 in the year. That's crazy. Plus it says Imperial Bank. I don't know where that would be. I mean, it would be non-existent now. Let's hit the next round. We got to make up for lost time on this one. Oh my god. Well, we're definitely not going to hit 40K, which is usually where I'm aiming. This looks like well, okay, so this little architecture here looks like it's a would have been preserved if it was Victoria. This looks like it's a Byzantine style church. This looks like a Greek style amphitheater. I'm going to assume that this is, I mean, that's the only hint we have to go on here. That city is hella royalist architecture. Fair. Is this Turkey? I was gonna say this could be Turkey. Because it doesn't look like Greece. I don't know. That flag looks red. The flag, it's more like a amphitheater. Fair. That was pretty solid, honestly. I think the two red flags tell me that this is probably Turkey. There also might be well, I think Orthodox Christian people cover their hair also. I feel like this is like I feel like it's somewhere around here. Orthodox do indeed do that. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, which could make this even Bulgarian. I wish I knew what any of these pieces of architecture were. It is funny that they're just little miniatures. These are tourists. That's also true. They could be from elsewhere. And also, the planet is incredibly diverse, so, like, anyone lives anywhere at this point. I was literally going to say these people look Bulgarian. Does kind of look like Bulgaria, but the flag says Turkey. The red flag tells me this is Turkey. No, those are giants. Incredibly good point. I think if we're playing our odds, I feel like the best answer is probably here. But to me, it could also be anywhere on the Aegean coast here. But maybe the west side of Constantinople. So, oh my god, Istanbul? Oh my god. I don't know where that came from. I'm so sorry. Is this the set of Gulliver's Travels? That would be hilarious. It's really elaborate for an amphitheater. I mean, amphitheaters were elaborate back in the day. I mean, they were very elaborate way back in the day. There's a distinction between an amphitheater and an Odeon. And I think an Odeon is built into the ground and an amphitheater is built up. If I'm not mistaken, but maybe I'm wrong. I feel like we're probably somewhere in the most touristy section, but I've never been to Istanbul. Would actually love to be. I checked the wiki last week for amphitheater list. That's crazy. Most of them are in Italy or Tunisia, but like maybe this one is not. This one's probably no longer still around, right? That's why there's like people around it. Otherwise, I would say if it's not Istanbul, I would say around here. It's just that the flags are both red. Both of them are red. That's telling me it's Turkey. Yeah, more developed city if they built over. Yeah, exactly. They built over it. I think it's probably Istanbul. I just don't know where like the new area of Istanbul would be. Topkapi Palace. Oh, that's what that word means. I'm just gonna drop it right here because I don't honestly know. Or is this feels, this is all square streets. Why don't we drop it right here? That seems like a little park. And then the year is obviously not 1962. 2018 seems about right though. I don't see there's not a mask anywhere in sight. Oh, wait a minute. This phone, that phone screams 2009 maybe? Like there's one in Netherlands and it's paved over with a minor nod, something on the corner, but it needs to be yeah, exactly, that kind of thing. Phone, sir, that's a camera. I did say no. I was going to say I don't see a phone in sight, and then I saw the camera. That camera. Sorry. Oh my god. That camera screams 2009. But like maybe she was a little behind the trend. Does he have a camera? No. I don't see a single phone in sight. Not one. Oh. Does that look like a cell phone? Yeah, that's a camera. You mean the cameras didn't have all cameras weren't connected to a phone? Time traveler. She's got a phone. That's a phone. It's not a beeper. That's definitely a cell phone. I think this person's a little behind the times, and I think smartwatch. Where do we see a smartwatch? That's a regular watch. On her then? Maybe she is a time traveler. On the woman. Maybe she is a time traveler. She seems very like non-contemporary with all of her peers here. Maybe this is like 2013, 2014. Check the architecture behind her. This thing? The other mini, this one? Link nutted. Oh, it was Link. You've nutted a stunning 3 times. So, for the 3rd time, sorry. This looks Bulgaria. It does. The only reason I'm not saying Bulgaria is that the 2 flags are both red, which tells me that it could be, that is probably, good clue for architecture fans. Yeah, but these pieces of architecture could come from other places. Like they may have moved them here. Like they may have built the models and they could be from elsewhere. Everybody's nutting. It's very Balkan looking. I think the year is 2014 and the place is Göztepe Yilparki. And I'm sending it. Ah, wrong side of Istanbul. But we got almost 10,000 points. We're good. That's clean. I guess 2010. Was it 2010? We were 2 years off. We split the difference. We split the difference. I should have split the difference. The cell phone was a red herring. Still go to guess. Thank you. Honestly, we're doing numbers. No, we're not playing again. That's crazy. Let's hit the Avignon papacy. The Avignon is over here. The papacy is over here. Get your facts straight. The Torah is definitely more recent than the Torah. Fake papacy. We're picking sides. The Royal Military Academy Sandhurst. I'm going to assume that is more recent than the papacy. Holden. Austrian automaker. I'm going, actually, that could be, this was a bit of a surprise. 1947 is kind of crazy for that. I don't know this automaker. I'm going to assume then it is no longer around and it's right there. Cool. Chrysippus. I'm pretty sure everything in Greek history happened between like 500 BC and 100 AD. So yeah, that checks out. Women's March on Versailles? The Women's March on Versailles. I don't remember that at all. March by market women during the French Revolution. I mean, I'm going to assume that's 1793, I'm guessing. 1789. Yeah, that's what I said. The IT crowd ended. Well, I'm going to say that's over here. Honestly, we're doing great. Great show. Great. I've only seen clips of it. I've never actually watched the IT crowd. Has anybody seen that? I feel like it's probably it's one of those shows that went on long enough that like you can't just like start it now. There's so much of it. Vladimir the Great, Grand Prince of Kiev. Grand Prince of Kiev. That would be here? The Mameluke Sultanate, Cairo. Cairo-based Sultanate. 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 I'm going to assume right here. Oh, that's way earlier than I thought, actually. The Golden Ass! Let's go. Latin novel by Apuleius. Awesome. The Golden Ass. The Golden Arse for our British viewers. I mean, it's in Latin, but is that like a misdirect? I feel like right there. Oof, God. The Ghent Altarpiece, a polyptych. Should probably, it's poly? No, it's polyptych. It's not quite poly, but it's on its way. It's poly-ish. By Hubert van Eyck. Van Eyck, oh my God. Van Eyck is the guy that looks like Putin, right? Or he paints every person to look like Putin. If you don't know if it's a Van Eyck, and you see somebody and they look like a young Vladimir Putin, it's a Van Eyck. I swear to God. That's the only thing I know about Van Eyck. I don't even know the year. I'm gonna assume it's in here. Walter Huston. Canadian. I want to show you a Van Eyck. I'm just gonna pick out a random Van Eyck. I don't know how to spell Van Eyck. Like, zoom enhance. Oh, how do you get... No. Let me just see the photo. Look. He looks like Putin. This man looks like a young Putin. I swear to God. They all look like a young Putin. I'm telling you. If you don't know and you're trying to identify, there's always somebody in a Van Eyck painting that looks like Vladimir Putin. Well, I don't know why they're all the same photo. But where's the I almost said where's the Van Eyck? Walter Houston, Canadian actor. I think that puts you over here somewhere, but are you older or younger than the Royal Military Academy? I'm going to say older. Oh my God, 1883 and he's an actor? That's crazy. Date Masamune. Masamune? Date, wait, it's Date Masamune. I believe I think this is based on having played Shogun 2 Total War like literally 100 years ago. But I believe the Date clan was at least still in power around here. I don't know. I think I just have to go for the biggest gap, and I'm going to put it right there. Fuck yes! Let's go! Cracked! Okay, George II the Great of Great Britain. George II the Great of Great Britain. He is probably George II born, I think, like 17... Ah, shit. I was going to say like 1790. George III, actually, is the one during the American Revolution, right? Or is that George I? Oh, shit. I don't know.
Are maidenless.
Rude? Rude? Accurate. George the Second. Wait a minute. Is George the Third or George the First the one during the American Revolution? Either my American heads. I meant George the Second. Fair. One of them was insane. Was it George the Second or George the Third? Or George the First? Ah, fuck. He looks like he's right here. It's also born. Yeah, it's gonna be there. Oh, whoo. Okay. So George the Third is the one during the Revolution then, presumably. It was George Boy the Third. Okay, yeah. George the Third for the U.S. Revolution, the American Revolution. King George, like, invented urine infections. That's so funny. I'm surprised I didn't learn about him in Penis Company. Monte Cassino. Cassino? What a claim to fame, honestly, though. Monte Cassino, a rocky hill with a monastery southeast of Rome, created. I'm gonna say like around here. Woo! Let's go! This one it didn't look that ancient. You're right. It does look like pretty fucking modern, but like everything in Rome is made between like between Chrysippus and Vladimir the Great, or at least anything that's like of note. Charlemagne. Oh, he's like 780 or something. He's like 780, 740. Sorry. He was I'm probably thinking of when he did his thing. I'm sure the actual hill is older than 1501. That is true. It's a rocky hill with a monastery. You make an excellent point. The hill is probably much older. Falling water. I actually really like. I'm like annoyed that I like this house. This is like a real one. I want to say this is 60s, but it could be the 50s. Either way, that puts you after that. What? Yo, that house was way ahead of its time. What the fuck? That's a famous architect. I don't remember his name. Really famous. He's like the American architect. Austria, oh my god, the country created. I hate these. Austria, the country created. I'm assuming it's talking about post-World War I Austria? Okay, yeah. Cheap Trick. That's a cheap trick on me because I don't know bands. Cheap Trick, I'm assuming was... Oh, yeah, it's definitely between you two. Hallstatt culture, archaeological culture, ended. Hallstatt culture, I'm gonna have to assume that's like way the fuck back here. That one is super mean. This one or the other one? This one's hard. I don't know. An archaeological culture. I assume based on that, it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm assuming based on that, it's going to be fucking old. I don't know if it's going to be older than the Torah. Like, that feels wrong. Oh my God, the music reset. Yo, that was weird. How long have I been streaming? It's supposed to be 10 hours. Oh, maybe I didn't start it at the beginning. That would make sense. Hallstatt culture? It must be pre-Celtic. Fuck! That one was mean. We had a 16. 16 is solid. 16 is an absolutely solid run. Let's do the thrice. The California Academy of Science is mourning Claude. It's 30-year albino what? I'm assuming it's not a student. 30-year albino what? A famously 30... Claude sounds like he might be an albino macaw. Is that possible? Alligator. We think alligator? I feel like there are a lot of albino alligators. Like that I have seen before. It would have been way funnier if it was a 30-year-old albino macaw. Although that would be a pretty young death for a macaw. Alligator. Sorry, Alligator. Either a reptile or a bird for sure. I trend to say alligator. I'm gonna say alligator. That's solid. I don't know how you knew that. Much smaller and less famous than the deep south kind, the Yangtze in China is home to the world's only other species of what big reptile? There's only 2 types of crocodile? That's actually a way bigger fact than anything else. I mean, sorry, only 2 types of alligator? I legit thought alligators lived everywhere. I thought alligators were like, I thought there were alligators and crocodiles like interchangeably in the Nile. I didn't know that there were only 2. That's crazy. Next, founded by Samuel something. Is something his family name, or is something? Founded by Samuel something in 1842. Some 90 years later, what apple preparation empire introduced prune juice to the market? What? Mott's? Could it be Mott's? Mott's is apple something. Apple prune gang. Apple preparation empire. It's got to be Mott's, right? Like Motts, not like mozzarella, but like Mott's applesauce. I think it is. I can't think of another apple company. Ah, let's go! Okay, we're cleaning up so far. Born in 1979 and crowned Hawaii's model of the year 20 years later. Born in 1979, who was crowned Hawaii's model of the year 20 years later? Da-da-da. So the model of the year in 1999 from Hawaii. The Rock? I hate that I know this. You know this? Is it The Rock? Wait, Jason Momoa or it's The Rock? I'm gonna say Momoa. I was also thinking a lady, but like Jason Momoa, that's crazy. Don't listen to me. Okay. Jason Momoa. I was about to say, because I feel like Rock the Dwayne Johnson was a wrestler when he was 20. Howdy, Frostbore. How you doing? We're doing great. It's got to be Momoa. Did I misspell Momoa? Momoa. Momama. Momoa. Awesome. Has anybody seen the Hawaiian show with him? Like the one where he's like the king of Hawaii? Wait a minute. I also thought Jason Momoa grew up in like Ohio. Didn't he do that? Then why was he Hawaii's model of the year? That's crazy. I mean, to be honest, people can move. Makes sense. After its mission was done, what ship entered the night sky as one of Ptolemy's constellations? Oh my God. What? I have to name a ship? After its mission was done, what ship entered the sky as one of Ptolemy's constellations? Ptolemy had constellations? I'm baffled because like Ptolemy is a real historical figure. He can't be a myth. I mean, I guess he can't. You can have a myth about a real person. Momoa Skibbity Ohio Rizzler. Yes, that's the one. Argo? I was gonna say the Argo, but like, what does Ptolemy have to do with the Argo? It's the only ship I can name from ancient Greece. Unless you're speaking of Argo, Odysseus's dog. I got my creds up here. Just woke up and apparently Momoa made up the model thing. Wait, what? He made it up? It was Greek and Ptolemy was Greek, I guess. Ptolemy, yeah, but Ptolemy by far is more known for, you know, being a Greek in Egypt. And significantly after that story became famous. But I am going to send to Argo because I literally don't know another Greek ship name. Oh my God, we're cracked. We're cracked. Just woke up and now I'm looking for my coffee. Did I mix up 2 lines? I think I mixed up 2 messages there earlier. But yet, honestly, drink up. That message hits very different though if I know you're US based or Europe based. If you just woke up, it's 2:30 in Europe. What East Coast province houses 40% of Canada's military assets? That's hard. Red is my chat color of choice. I mean, I honestly, it is really nice that everybody has a chat color so that like I can double check who is who when somebody sends it, because like red, yeah, Shadowstorm is red. Ikbeta is faded teal. I just stayed awake until 6 a.m. Okay, yeah, I thought you were Europe based, and I was like, wow, you're you woke up real late. Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia would make sense because it's proximity to like, I guess, the Central Atlantic. Only because of ocean access. I also thought that, but then I was also like, British Columbia is pretty big and it's the only thing on the Pacific. So it's either British Columbia or Nova Scotia. It's definitely not Prince Edward Island, am I right? It's the same color as Frostborn. Oh, that's why. You're right. I literally just noticed that. I see. British Columbia isn't east, it's west. Did I say East Coast? I meant West Coast. My bad. West. I said west. British Columbia being the 40% makes me think it's Canada's I'm gonna go with Nova Scotia. I have not distrusted. I have not trusted. I have not gone with Lair Bear's mentions enough. Does it use Latin in its name? Not a question. It does use Latin. Sorry, my bad. Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia? Oh no, Canada has 5 east and 1 west coastal provinces. That was also my thought. My thought was that there's only 1 on the west. Like maybe that's the one that has 40%. I'm gonna say Nova Scotia though, it feels right. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Okay, we finally got a fucking clear. We finally got an absolute clear. This is amazing. This is great. Huge dub. Huge dub for us. Crazy.